So, 2012, we're going to have both The Dark Knight Rises, Superman Man of Steel, and The Amazing Spider-Man all coming out that year. You know what? I don't even care if the world ends that year. It'll still be the best year ever. So here's my top 10 I love. No, remember, what's still on the board? I'm going to give you number 1. If I don't like it, hello everyone, and welcome to another Laser Talk. So, it's been a while since I've been doing these. There hasn't been a whole lot of superhero news that's been going on, at least not for movies, because that's what I usually talk about. But there's been a few things now that I think I should talk about it. First things first, everyone has asked me to talk about this, and I don't know that much about it. That's why I've been really hesitant to talk about it. But you know what? So many people have asked. I'm just going to say, all right, I'll talk about it. The DC Universe reboot. I don't know, it sends chills up my spine to hear that. As I say, I don't know that much about it, so correct me if I'm wrong, but they're gonna not exactly reboot the universe, and not everything will be, from the past, will be not happened, but they're just gonna do it to make the characters younger, make some changes, and, you know, put some things back to the way they were. And I want to be optimistic about this, because obviously the makers of the DC Comics think that this should be, they're doing this for a reason. But I'm just not crazy about it. I mean, from what I've seen, first things first, it really pisses me off that I heard of Barbara Gordon's going to be Batgirl again. Yeah, forget all that character motivations of her being Oracle, being strapped to a wheelchair, making her own identity for superheroes. No. Let's put her back in the Batman girl costume. It's not like we have any other characters, Cassandra Cain, Stephanie Brown, that could fill the Batgirl spot. No. It has to be Barbara Gordon. Okay, guys, there are certain things you shouldn't change in comic books. I mean, some stuff you can put back to the way they were. Hal Jordan as Green Lantern. Great. Put it back to the way they were. Barry Allen as a Flash, I wasn't crazy about it the first time I heard it, but as I saw it in process, you know what? Fine, that's good. Bring back Jason Todd? That I was really kind of pissed about. But over time, you know, as the stories they got with him, and they actually made him a more interesting character, making him the way he is now, you know, I've grown to accept it. But there are just some things you shouldn't change. Especially Barbara. Because she hasn't been Batgirl for years. And she's such a unique character all on her own. I mean, she's in a wheelchair. That's the first thing. She's in a wheelchair, and she's a computer genius. She's basically the computer mind of all the superheroes. Like, I've seen more than one superhero say, man, what did we do before Oracle was around? And you know, that's her own personality. She created her own superhero team. And now you're just going to put her back into the Batgirl costume? As I saw on Comic Book Late Night with Captain Logan and the Real Manos were talking about this. They said it's like taking Dick Grayson and making him Robin again. And they're going to put it... Speaking of Dick Grayson, they're going to put him back as Nightwing. I don't know. See, this is the thing that I really don't like about the idea of rebooting. You have these characters that has grown through tragedy, through triumph, through all these things over the years. And you have all these characters that are going through so much. And comic book fans like us go through Batman's history or Superman's history. And we go through, we want to study, and then we get to understand their motivations later on. And now you're reboot. I don't even like the term reboot. Because the thing that I guess I don't like about the term reboot is when we're rebooting superhero movies, the whole reason you reboot it is because what happened before it doesn't work anymore. They rebooted Batman because after Batman and Robin, anything that was added on to there just wouldn't work. So you have to start over. I never felt that way with DC's books. I never felt, you know what, this just isn't working anymore. On the contrary, they were keeping me, you know, like with Brightest Day, Batman Inc., all that stuff. I was still interested in the DC universe more than Marvel. And now they're just going to say, well, some of the stuff will still apply, but not all. I don't know. It just sounds... Why? That's the big question. Why? So yeah, anyway, I'm not crazy about it, but, you know, I think maybe, what if I'm overreacting? I mean, like, if you look at Infinite Crisis, that kind of changed the whole world and cut a bit down to the continuity too. So, is it that such of a bad thing? I don't know, I want to be optimistic. And as I say, I don't know that much about it. So maybe I just need to wait and see. But when I just see things like Barbara being Batgirl again, Dick Grayson being Nightwing again after being Batman, I don't know, that I don't like either. It's just, you know, it's not that much of a step back, but still, I mean, after seeing Dick Grayson as Batman and the whole Grant Morrison run and all this, I like him as Batman, and I kind of want him to stay as Batman. And what is this going to do to Damian? Is Damian not going to exist anymore? And what is this going to do to, is this going to put Tim back in the Red Robin suit? Or back in the suit, out of the Red Robin suit? You know, a lot of character growth is going to be like, okay, nope, you're not there no more, you're back here, now go. I mean, it's like playing a board game, getting and landing when you're like halfway through, go and start again. And then there's a Harley Quinn costume design. I did not know that was Harley Quinn. Okay, like, I'm just like, what? First of all, she doesn't even have blonde hair. And I'm just like, that's not Harley Quinn. Even if she was written the same way, that to me doesn't feel like Harley Quinn. Man, I'm complaining a lot about the Batman stuff. But, you know, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be new. 52 different number ones. And, you know, but here's another thing. Yeah, they're starting all over at number 1. Why? Like, that I don't like, because Batman, the comic, Batman comics, just recently reached 700 issues. 700. That's a milestone. Why don't you let them keep going? Keep going. Get to the thousands. Why not? That's, I guess, the biggest question is why? And I think that we won't really know why until it happens. But the real question is the reason that they're going to give us going to be good enough? Is a reason they rebooted this going to be good enough to fans to accept it? For that, we're just going to have to wait and see. Okay, so also, that's not the only thing I want to talk about. There has been a new teaser trailer for Arkham City, and it's about the Riddler. It's an awesome trailer, okay? It's just like another one of those moments. Yeah, so, you know, that's going to be awesome. I cannot wait for Arkham City. I am so excited. It's hilarious. You know, people say I'm so excited it's not even funny. No, I'm so excited. It's hilarious how excited I am. Whatever sense that makes, you figured it out. So yeah, that trailer, the Riddler is going to be playing a much bigger part in it, and who knows, maybe the puzzles will be more harder. You know, that will be cool. It's cool to find out all that. So, now, also, the poster for The Dark Knight is now out. Oh, man, this poster looks cool. Seriously, look at that. That's just, I don't know, it reminds me of Inception, but it's almost like one of those, paradox staircase pictures where everything, it looks normal, but everything's still in a certain way. I don't know. I'm like, how on earth are these buildings that are crumbling making this bat symbol that, and yet it doesn't look fake. It doesn't look that fake. I don't know, I just think it's pretty cool. It's a good startup. It's weird that we've gotten Dark Knight Rises poster out. It's not a real poster. It's just a teaser poster, I guess. And yet we still don't have anything from Superman Man of Steel. I don't know. I mean, like, I think they've been working on Superman long. I think the crew that's been working on Superman Man of Steel been working on it longer than The Dark Knight Rises, so you think they would have a poster up before. Maybe it's just Christopher Nolan is just such a master of advertising. It's just, I don't know. Like, have you ever noticed that? Like, for most film, he plays the whole thing. You want to know what I have? You want to know? Look, I have something good. I have something good. No, you want to know? Oh, you got a quick look? That's all? Oh, I'm gonna have to wait a little longer. You know, he just hides it so well, where it gets us so curious. And we go for it. We leap for it. Whenever there's an opening, we go and jump for it. So maybe he's just doing better with that. I don't know. Maybe they're just having delays. Who knows? Yeah, just. But the Dark Knight Rises teaser poster, that looks really good. So, yeah, a little quick news on Captain America. I heard this on Comic Book Late Night, so I'm pretty sure Captain Logan was serious when he said this, that he wasn't joking, that in Russia, they're not calling it Captain America the First Avenger, it's just going to be called the First Avenger. Alright, and, so I don't know, I think that it's a little funny. Just, okay, we're gonna sell it, but we're just gonna call it the First Avenger. Oh wait, that's not Russian. We're going to sell it, but we're only gonna call it the First Avenger. You know, it's not gonna be Captain America. Even though they'll call him Captain America throughout the entire film, it's just gonna be called the First Avenger here. We go to the next door country, it'll be called Captain America. But you know. I don't know, I think it's kind of weird that Captain America. There's no other. I shouldn't say there's no other, but there's very few other countries that could pull off a superhero named after their country, and it would work. I don't know. And there's so many for America. Like there's Captain America. There's Uncle Sam that's dressed in American colors. Wonder Woman's dressed in her skirt is the blue stars and the blue and the stars, So, it's weird how America seems to get all these superheroes now, but for Canada, we got Wolverine and Deadpool, which is awesome. Don't get me wrong, it's awesome. But if we named a character like Captain Canuck, like I think there is a character called Captain Canuck or Captain Canada, but it doesn't sound like you can take him seriously. Maybe it's just because Captain America's been around forever, so. I just want to talk right now, just a little rant, I guess, on how animation seems to always work so well for superhero things. I don't know what it is about animation, just, like, not everything can work well in a live action. Smallville was an exception, and they, but you couldn't do a Batman show in live action for a TV show and make it look good. They tried to do another more recent Wonder Woman show on NBC, of course, and that got canceled because it looked so dumb. But for animation, both in the animated movies and animated TV show, it always works so well. I wonder what it is, this relationship that superheroes and animated movies and animated TV shows have. And we're getting to get a few more animated TV shows. Like right now, what we got for animated TV shows for superheroes, right now we got, of course, Brave and the Bold. We got Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, which is a really good show. We got Young Justice, which is also pretty good. Not as good as Avengers, but it's still a pretty good show. We got like, and of course for past history, we We of course got Justice League, Batman Beyond, Batman the Animated Series, Superman the Animated Series, Freakazoid, we Ninja Turtles, so much stuff over the years that works well in animated TV shows. I guess it's because a superhero world, for the most part, is a little bit out there. Like, no, it's a little bit, what's for the lack of a better word, cartoony? No, that's not what I mean. I mean, it's harder to put a superhero world in live action and A, do it with a well-balanced, with the balance of a TV show, and B, to make it, for people to take it seriously. But for animation, everything can be more stretched, anything can be more exaggerated, the colors can be darkened and lightened, and you have full control over your sets and how it works because you're drawing them. Whereas a live-action movie, some of the stuff where you say, okay, we want to do this, and then you do it in real life, and it just looks unrealistic and silly. For a cartoon artist drawing something, they say, oh, that doesn't work. Alright, start over. I mean, so animation in superhero films and TV shows, of course, are always will do well. I can't believe I didn't mention any of the Spider-Man. When I was saying this and this, all these, I didn't mention, like, there's also all the Spider-Man TV shows. Not all of them worked well, of course, but for the most part, the Spider-Man TV shows, the X-Men, old and Wolverine and the X-Men, so much for animation has always been with superheroes, and it's just weird how they work together in harmony. And for upcoming animated superheroes, we got Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man TV show, written by Paul Dini, or produced by Paul Dini, I think, yeah. And the Green Lantern animated show, which is going to be produced by Bruce Timm. Both of which were producers and some of them writers on the Batman the Animated Series. So those are going to be awesome. I wonder if this animated Green Lantern series can really put more enthusiasm into this. Like, because I like the Green Lantern movie, but a lot of people didn't. So maybe this Green Lantern TV show will be an opportunity to get, this character still famous in the eyes of, teenagers and children. I don't know. But anyway, I think that's all I have to say today on Laser Talks. So remember, I'm LazerDude99, and if I don't like it, it's not worth it. See you around. Be sure to check out more of my other videos on my channel, and wait for more coming soon.